I am. I'm in the country on the other side of the pond. I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm out on a nature walk and I cannot prop my phone up. I'm sitting at a bench. As you can see, the wind is really strong. Sorry, guys. I was gonna see if it would allow me to post a little energy check-in with you guys. How's everybody doing? Are you out there living life? This is amazing. I am so excited and grateful to be here in this country. Let's see if you can tell where I'm at. That's my resort area. Well, they probably have individual. It's on a lake. Huge lake here. It's very windy because I'm on a nature trail. I'm in fairyland. This is fairyland. Okay? Hopefully my phone doesn't get knocked over again. Just bear with me, guys. How's everybody doing? Okay. They're just telling me it's too windy to shuffle the right way, so. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yeah, so my hair was washed this morning and I have some makeup on. Don't really care. Just, I'm getting ready to be pampered later. I have my afternoon spa appointment, massage and facial, so I'm really excited. We're staying at a very nice resort here. The rest of our tour opted to go into town to have like an excursion, but we've been doing excursions ever since we started, and me and my mom are like, we need it, because a lot of other people are resting. This is when they're resting, is this day, because we have like the day to ourselves. Okay guys, so let's see what the energy is for you. You don't need to look at me, you need to look at that. Six of Cups, reunion energy. This is Scorpio energy. This is somebody from your past coming in, collective. They want to come back. They want to be with you. It's so funny. Yesterday we had a tour, guided tour, where we got to see the immigrants of this country and a little bit of history. Yesterday I really feel was like history day, which was good. I like to learn history, but it was also like the rainiest day that we've had because we've been so fortunate. The fairies have brought sunshine, which is not too typical in this area. I have this much sunshine, but they brought the sunshine, and so we're really lucky. But as we're on this tour, in the tail end, the guy goes, well, standing behind the guide, there was a sign, and it said Union. And I was like, that's not a coincidence. That's a sign. That is a sign. Union is here. Union is here, collective. Six of Cups. What the hell? Next card. Yeah. Knight of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, so this might resonate with you, collective. Somebody might have Aquarius in their chart. You might be an Aquarius. You might be watching this because your person is an Aquarius. But this person is taking action. So Knights take action, collective. Knight of Swords. And Swords is air energy. This person is bringing a message, something that he needs to communicate to you. But he's coming in fast. He's coming in swiftly. I've been hearing that word a lot. I'm all about, I'm very intuitive, so I can on like repetitive words I keep hearing. My tour guide yesterday, her name is Madeline. She said magician. She called our bus driver a magician. And she said it more than once, and I was like, oh, that's a sign. We have that in tarot. We have the magician card, so that's a sign. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. I'm so happy. This is like my favorite place. I'm in my element. I love to be outdoors. I love to be with the fairies. I love to be just taking a hike by myself with you guys too. But yeah, guys, this is wish fulfillment coming in for you, collective. This is wish fulfillment. This is what you deserve. This is your dharma, okay? 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. I am so excited for you guys. I can feel the energy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for you. I get emotional because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is a major arcana, by the way, collective, but this is a higher commitment, okay? A marriage. I just heard somebody wants to marry you. My sweater, if you're wondering, it's love is a drug worth taking. So, love. It's all about love, guys. Yeah, I feel like this person in the past has really, I just heard tiptoed, so they've tiptoed around things. 9 of Swords, that's Aquarius energy, so this is not somebody, Aquarius energy, they don't like, it's much like Scorpios, we're fixed energy, so we don't really like put our stuff out there. I mean, like to the extent that we want to, but we don't really like put our stuff out there for people to know. So I feel like this person was sneaky, you know, definitely did things behind the scenes. I felt like this person has lived that way. There's 2 butterflies, and they're white, by the way, and they're around me. I'm going to walk down. This is a golf course over here, so I'm going to walk down this golf course to the jetty over there by the water when I'm done with your reading. And then I have my spa appointment. But anyways, this person, they've really lived in this shadow side for a long time now. I don't think that this person would have termed it as their shadow side. I just think that it was a side that they were used to living in. And then they met you, collective, and the sun came out. Things tasted better. They smelled better. They looked better. That's what I'm feeling here. And it was like anything they had ever imagined before. And so now this is falling. That is what I feel with that, collective. Yeah. They see great accomplishments with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that they can really build with, you know, 3 of Wands, like your ships have come in. That's how they feel with you, collective. You're the ship that's come in to their life, and that's all they want. That's all they want. That's how I feel right now. This is what I wanted to do. I had this whole like intuitive download that I wanted to find a place where I was at on the countryside. I did not think that there was going to be benches on this walk, but there are. And I'm just out here by myself, which is good for your reading. All right, your next card. Collective, you and this person with the 8 of Pentacles have done the work. Do you know what I mean by done the work? You've faced those sides of yourself that a lot of people just kind of avoid facing. I think that this Knight of Swords was an avoidant energy, and you were not, collective. This is Virgo energy, by the way, with the 8 of Pentacles. You worked really, really hard. And it encouraged this person. It inspired this person to do the inner work too, because they're like, wow, look at this person. Like, I don't understand how they can go through all this and still come out on the other side with a smile on their face and looking like they're having a great time. Listen, that comes from work, and there is a lot of darkness in that work. And yeah, you know, a lot of people, they don't show that. They just show the parts when they're happy, right? But to get to that point of happiness, there had to be happy within. And you've done that work, collective. And I feel that this Knight of Swords has also done the work with the 8 of Pentacles. They've worked hard to get up to your frequency, to where you're at. Because they had to. That's the only way they can actually interact with you, is to get up to your frequency, up to your vibe. Collective, the collective that I'm speaking to, if this resonates with you, you operate at such a high frequency. So people, you'll draw people in of all sorts. Trust me, I do too. You will draw all different types of lights into you. You have to be discerning. My gum, hold on, got stuck in the top of my roof of my mouth. You have to be discerning because not everybody is good for you. And I know that you are discerning, collective. I know that you can see the bad apples from the good ones, so to speak. But people that interact with you because they actually called you in for an experience, by the way, that's how it works. So just because they called you in and they actually got some interaction with you doesn't mean that they're meant to stay. Sometimes people are meant to stay for a season in your life, not forever. And sometimes that's harder for other people, especially if you're a soul that really gets connected to people. It's really hard for you to understand that and to let it go. I mean, you'll know who your soul tribe is because you always feel comfortable around them. You always feel inspired. You don't leave their presence feeling drained. That's your soul tribe. And if you ever do feel like you're being drained, that's a lesson. That is somebody to teach you something and for you to teach them something. And that's how it works. And this person, I don't want to say that they were really, really low vibe. I just think in the state that they were operating with the Seven of Swords, kind of behind the scenes, kind of like in this confusion energy, in the shadows, not really fully authentically being themselves because they cared a lot about what people thought about them, to be honest with you, is what I'm feeling. You don't, collective. I don't know. Sometimes, I'm not saying that I never did. There was definitely a time in my life that I did. It's at a time where I didn't really know myself. But once you know yourself and love yourself, sometimes, people closest to me will say things, especially the person I'm traveling with, and I'll just be like, who cares? Like, who freaking cares what that person thinks over there or what they might think? Or like, this is a time for you to use this, collective. It's called your throat chakra. Don't keep a blocked throat chakra. Use it. Get out there and say what you want respectively and move on. And this person had to get to that higher frequency to be able to connect with you, collective. And that's what I feel. This person is a King of Pentacles, so he's not just a Knight of Swords coming in. Knights take action, by the way. But this is somebody very stable, very grounded, collective. He's a soul. He's a king. He's a divine masculine. But he's somebody who's very connected to the earth. Like me, he really probably likes to be outside and in the elements with animals. They feed his soul. And he's very grounded. Makes a very good living. Hello. This person was at a crossroads, collective, leaving you in a state of confusion. See with the moon there? And the blindfold? What happened? Yeah, you bossed up. Your energy is great, collective. You bossed up. You took control. You took the energy back into your own hands. See how she's holding that energy, that pentacle? You went within. You grounded yourself. You did the inner work. A lot of people are drawn to you, collective, with the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, by the way. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. I don't think I said that, but you really took this time to do the inner work, and a lot of people are drawn to that energy. And you make a good living for yourself too. You're doing it good too. You basically aligned with this person energetically and then went above that, actually. Yeah. Took a lot of strength, collective, to do so. With Leo energy, it's another major arcana. You are strong. I feel this person is strong. I feel like this person does not want to give himself credit for that, but he needs to. Because that's a block. You need to give yourself the permission to feel good about what you've done. I feel like this masculine's very humble, and so are you, collective. You're very humble too. But it's important to recognize your accomplishments in everything that you've done, even if it's not just in career accomplishments. I mean like your inner accomplishments, okay? Holy shit. We have the boss here. If you guys didn't know, this is Emperor energy. This is Major Arcana. Holy motherfucking shit. Holy shit. This is an emperor. This is a boss. People call him boss. I'm sorry. I hear that in my head right now. Boss. This is Aries energy. This is somebody who's learned all the lessons of every single king. Okay, so that's the King of Pentacles. That's the King of Swords. That's the King of Wands. And I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, and the King of Cups. You know why I feel intuitively, I felt it was going to take me a long time to figure out the last king that I was missing? It's because it's the King of Cups. It's the King of Emotions. And I feel like this person, that was the last thing for him to get to this state, to this Emperor state. He had to learn the lessons of his emotions. And that it's okay to be vulnerable. And it's okay to say how you feel. I think that he grew up really repressing that. I feel like his father figure was somebody who taught him that emotions are weak and not to show how you feel. And I feel like he didn't have a voice growing up. This person, oh, I'm so sorry. It is so windy that it makes my nose a little drippy. I feel like this person has a voice now, though. Whatever he does for work, he uses his voice for sure. This is somebody who's really used a lot of time to go within and find inner enlightenment. With the Hangman, this is Pisces energy. This is another Major Arcana. I'm hearing one more and then we're done. I'm going to put my phone down for a second and then I'm going to get out some channel messages from your person. I just heard the battle is won, guys, with the Five of Swords. This person has messages to tell you and is coming to tell you. And I'm so glad I got to come on again on my trip. I'll see. It's going to get really busy and involved again on my trip. This is the one day we're taking for ourselves. So I just wanted to bring you along on my hike. But this person has gone through a lot. And he's laid down these wands, okay? He's putting down his burdens. Because he's bored. Can't live without you. This divine is handing him something here. Like, here is your person. What is wrong with you? I just saw my guides just gave me like an image of like him being smacked in the face with like so many signs. He has so many signs coming at him right now, just smacking him in the face. Like, what are you doing? Like, go get her. Because somebody's going to go get her. Somebody's going to get her. You're an emperor. She's an empress. And she's been an empress. So, yeah, he's a wounded warrior. He's been through a lot. I feel like this person stays stuck in that energy a lot. That's Sagittarius energy, by the way. Collective, I'm going to end the tarot part of the reading here with Justice card. This is Libra energy, okay? You're getting justice. You're getting your person. Da, 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 da. Here comes the sun. I don't know if I'll be able to do the full walk because I've got to get to my appointment. Sorry guys for the shaky video stand here today. Da, 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 da. You speak to me through music. I see on the bottom of the deck. You guys could communicate through music. Here comes the sun. I lost myself for a little while. Don't we all? That's the beautiful thing about life. It's rocky. It's messy. But then, let's put this in my shirt. Because I can't put it in the bag. But then you come out on the other side. Look where you guys come out. If you're not there, this video is to give you hope that you will be there, okay? You will come out on the other side reborn. I promise. I wish I had treated you better. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm going to lay down some channel messages from your person. Hi. Can't wait to go on my little hike. Just have to get out of my clothes, wash my face, change into my robe, and head down to the spa. I booked it for my mom and for me. It's a treat. We both know I am not the one for you. She's getting her spa treatment now. All right. All right, collective, your first channel message. I want to feel that way again. That's what he's saying, collective. He can. He has to give himself permission. He has to end staying in the past and staying where he's lost things and staying in that victim mentality. He's got to come out of that totally. And he has to realize that he's worth feeling good. Something happened to him in his childhood, you know, that made him feel unworthy. Oh, he's worthy. And so are you, collective. And once he realizes that, that changes. This person regrets lying to you, collective. Yeah, Seven of Swords was there, like I said. He had a big shadow side due to his childhood wounding. I will wait for a sign from you. Like I said, this person's getting smacked in the face by signs. So I don't know what they need to wait for because they're getting hella signs. And I think either they might be avoiding saying that they're signs. Do you like my Ray-Ban glasses, by the way? I just got them on my trip. I went shopping, treated myself. Ray-Ban all the way. I love my aviators. I was trying to find one with different color lenses because I like that, but this was the best I could get. Yeah, the signs have been given, so there's not going to be much more signs. So that's what I heard. I replay our conversations over and over. Like I said, they really stay in this loop. They need to break that. They need to let that go. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, okay? You did. What did you learn from it? What did it teach you about yourself? Move forward. Move forward. That's what you do. I'm so attracted to you, collective. Look at this. They are attracted to you. They love you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, at the time that you guys met, it wasn't right for you to come together, but it was right for you to meet. Everything is in divine timing. Nothing is by mistake. Nothing. This is unlike any connection you've ever had. This is not like just dating some random person that you've dated in the past. This is your person, so it's different. Because everybody's journey is different. We will be together again. I told you, first tarot card that we came out for this reading, guys, was the Six of Cups. Reunion energy. All right. That's it, collective. We've done about 24 minutes. I'm going to close this reading out with you. Thank you so much for coming along, Thank you so much for all the comments on my past videos, the likes, the shares. Can you do me a favor? This is the first time you're stopping by. I'm Alicia, and it's so nice to meet you. I would love for you to... That is a bee. There's a lot of them around here. I would like for you to hit that subscribe bell. You know, that thing off to the right there. Just hit that and hit for all ratings. That way you're always notified for anything that I post, so you're aware. If you like my vibe, I would really, truly love you to be a part of our family here on this channel. It's a loving channel. Okay, you just got to hit that like button. Leave a comment. I would love to get to know you. And until we meet again, I'm signing out. When I get back, guys, I'll tell you where I was. I just don't know if I want to go home. Honestly. I love the people here. And I'm coming back home to my ancestors, like where I'm from and my family's from. So I don't know if I want to go home. I love you so much. Stay kind and stay aligned. Until we meet again.